Honestly, with how expensive gas is, this is literally the best form of transportation, and that's how we're gonna start out today's video. We are gonna be taking this bike out and doing some mods to it. Honestly, this shit. We got these cars here, and I know gas is expensive, but that's okay. I think we can manage with the gas prices. The bike was just getting way too tiring. All right, let's turn her on. Let's get in here, and of course, we need gas. No joke, guys, I literally fill up every single time I pick up the camera. Even though I literally only drive this when I'm filming. Honestly, some days I wish I bought a Prius. Nah, I'm just kidding. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm wearing a t-shirt, no hoodie today, even though it's 42 degrees outside. Quick ball! Oh my God, that was a lot of spinning. And speaking of spinning, yesterday I ordered a new drag radials, or what, I don't know, whatever they are. They're amazing tires, the Toyo Proxies. I don't know if they're considered drag radials, but they're not regular street summer tires. They're great tires, especially for my car. So we're gonna finally be able to get traction from here on out. And would you look at the Sam's Club line? Holy moly, it's all the way out here. And there's a great reason why I'm here. So 93 everywhere else is $5.80, and here it's $4.35. So we're gonna save about $1.50 a gallon if we fill up here. And the funny part is, yesterday I came here, waited in this line, and was all the way up there, and then the guy came and closed the pumps and said that they ran out of gas. How the f do you run out of gas at 5 p.m.? And look at this asshole right here trying to cut in front of everybody and coming from the side entrance, which is not the line. And of course, it's a BMW owner. Alrighty, let's feed the beast. And you guys know what the crazy part is that even E85 is like $4.10, when just like a year and a half ago, it was $1.80. Alrighty, and that was $46. Another one. There goes the tank of gas. Believe it or not, the GT500 sucks on gas. An entire tank gives me 163 miles. So we made it back, and now it's time to take out the TRX. All right, now let's get in this big motherfucker. Do you guys want to? Oh! Almost dropped the camera. But what I was gonna say is, do you guys want to see how horrible the TRX is on gas? It's like, yeah, let me just show you guys. Just look at this shit. 7.3 miles per gallon. That means I could go down the street and back, and then gotta go fill up. So today I actually have a very interesting story to tell you guys. Never thought something like this would happen to me, but it did. Oh my God! Oh my God! I forgot how fast this motherfucking thing is. And now we're averaging 6.6 miles per gallon. What the f? Look what we got here. We got a Hellcat on slicks. And we also have an army green Charger here. Hey, Nick.
Hey, man.
Looking cute as ever.
Yeah.
What are we working on here?
A car.
Really?
No, the train.
We got Gentian here, the master of the raps. How you doing, my friend? You don't have to pretend to be a quiet guy on video. Oh my God. We got the master of tints right here. And then we have this S580 that they just did. I know they did the wheels black and white. So they painted this part black, as you can see, and then the face white, the same white as the color of the car. They did the brakes red. And what else did you guys do?
Ceramic coating, chrome delete, window tints.
Oh, you guys did the chrome delete?
Ceramic coating, not completed. Yeah.
So you guys did this?
Yeah, and the handles. And
Ooh, the handles too.
windows.
Oh wow, this is nice.
Yeah, they got it.
Wow, so this customer came in for everything. And then this RS6 is coming along, used to be, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, RS7, I said 6. Oops, my bad. So anyways, It used to be white, now it's this gray slash black. I don't know what the color's name is. But now we gotta talk about this truck and what exactly happened with it. So if you guys didn't know, I am currently selling my TRX, and the main reason I'm selling it is because you guys don't give a shit about it. All the videos I've made with this trucks got absolutely no views, so that tells me that you guys don't care for it. I've owned it for about 13 months. It is one of the most expensive vehicles I've ever owned. I pay $1,500 a month for this thing, not including insurance and not including gas, and obviously gas is going up. Gas isn't the reason I'm selling it. I've been trying to sell it before. It took a big spike, and mainly because you guys don't give a shit about this truck. So now it's not an asset, it's a liability. It doesn't make me money, it only makes me spend money, and that's not the way I do things. So when certain vehicles stop making money, I tend to sell them, just like this one. It is currently for sale, so if you are interested, hit me up on Instagram at ToxicSRT. I'll leave it right up here. So like I said, I currently have this thing up for sale, and there's been a bunch of people interested in it, but there was one specific guy that I needed to make a video about. So this guy hit me up, we then exchanged numbers, and then we texted. The first red flag is that he had a fake number. Well, I don't know if it's fake, but it was a Google subscriber. That's what it said when I called him. He didn't answer, and it said, sorry, this Google subscriber is unavailable right now. What the f is a Google subscriber? Sounds like one of those apps, you know, those fake number apps. So already that was a first red flag. I was like, why is this guy not giving me his real number? So whatever, we talked, and wasn't much talking, honestly. Like, I called him and I was like, yeah, so you're interested in the truck, blah, blah, blah. He agreed to my price right away, so no negotiating. Second red flag. Third red flag is that he didn't ask anything about this truck. He didn't ask if there's any scratches anywhere. He didn't ask if it's been in an accident. He didn't ask if the tires are new. He didn't ask anything. Literally all the questions that a potential buyer would ask about a vehicle they're interested in, he didn't ask them. And that was a huge red flag, that he was willing to pay all that money for a truck he didn't know anything about. But he did ask for a picture of the car. Look at that. He says he wants my full name and the address, and then he wants pictures of the TRX. And that was about the only time he ever mentioned anything about the TRX. So then I sent him pictures of the TRX like he requested. So anyways, he said, send me your name, send me your address, I'm gonna overnight you a check. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's just see where this goes, because I know eventually it's gonna take a big left turn, but it was honestly just pure entertainment at this moment. So then I sent him my address, and I waited. The next day, a envelope from FedEx shows up, and here is the envelope. It actually showed up. It's obviously opened because I opened it, but it showed up literally the next day. He actually paid for priority overnight. So then I opened it, and I was like, okay, let's see what's in here. All right, and then there was an envelope, a white envelope, blank, nothing on it. I open it. Okay, let's see. Look at this. And then there was a fucking check for $106,000. Mind you, that's not what I'm asking for the truck. He actually overpaid me by a lot. But he actually sent me a fucking check, and this thing is legit. Like, this is legit. Like, it looks good. It's a great check. I mean, I don't know if it's a fake or not, but you guys are gonna see later in the story that it's gonna get even more interesting. So he sent me a check for $106,000, and I was like, what the f? Why did he overpay me? And I didn't really mention that to him. He just texted me, yo, did you get the check? I was like, yeah. And then he goes, yeah, my financial clerk accidentally sent you 10,000 more. Just keep the money, and that's the money you're gonna use for shipping. And in my head, I'm like, who the f charges $10,000 to ship a vehicle? Mind you, it's going from Michigan to California. It'd probably be like $2,500 to maybe $4,000, but $10,000? I was like, something is suspicious already. That's like the fifth fucking flag. So then I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm gonna see what the fuck this check is about. I was like, all right, I'm gonna take it to the bank and deposit it and wait for it to clear. And before I embarrassed myself and took this check to the bank, I called the company, because this is a construction company right here. So look, it says North Texas Contracting, and I don't know if he owned it or not, but I was guessing he owned it, but I just wanted to double check. So I called them because they're a very big company out of Texas. And I'm gonna show you guys the exact conversation that happened between me and this company.
This is Susanna.
Hey, how you doing?
I am good. How are you?
Good, good, good. So, I was selling one of my vehicles, and I got a check with your company's name on it. and I wanted to call and just to verify because the whole thing sounded very suspicious.
Yeah, and I'm glad you are calling because it is a fraudulent check. I'm sure they either sent you too much or more than what you were asking, and they're asking you to send the difference back or use the difference for something else.
Yeah, that's about correct.
Yep. So that's what they're doing. That's how they're getting people. So please do not use that check. If you don't mind, contact the person you've been talking to. Let them know that you have figured out that it's fraudulent and that you're going to report it to the local authorities. I mean, that's all we can pretty much suggest that you do.
Right.
It is definitely fraudulent.
How did they get a hold of your checks? They look really, really good.
We would love to know that. The check is not like our checks. Sequence is off. The whole check format is off. It's not like our checks at all. They're just using our name and our account banking information.
Oh, so they got your banking info.
They made it look very legitimate. I mean, I know they put that certified funds, at the bottom of the check, and they made it look very, very real for sure.
Yeah. So, but it's fraudulent, right?
It is fraudulent.
So as you guys heard, this guy that I was talking to stole their checkbooks and their account numbers and started to buy things on eBay and just everywhere using their checks. And that's where that check was from. That's a real check. He stole their checkbook. I don't know how that fucking happened, but he did. I don't know if he was a previous employer of theirs or I don't know what happened. But anyways, I was like, okay, the gig is up. This guy is full of shit. So then I texted him and I was like, yo, it cleared and I withdrew the money. What should I do next? Obviously that didn't happen. I didn't take the check to the fucking bank because I was gonna embarrass myself and probably start some sort of investigation that I don't want to be a part of. So as you can see, I told him that the check cleared. He said, sounds good. When do you want the moving company? I don't know why he called it a moving company. But anyways, I was like, today, come pick it up. He goes, Monday. I was like, sounds good. And then look what he said. He said, do you have Zelle or Venmo to transfer me the rest of the funds? So since he overpaid me, he thinks I'm gonna send him the difference in what he overpaid me. A lot different than what he told me earlier, which he said that money would be used for the shipping company. Now he wants me to send him money because he thinks I'm stupid. Obviously, that's another red flag. At this point, I already know that it's a fucking fraud joke, whatever the this guy is trying to do. I was just going along with it to entertain him. So then I gave him a call and we get to hear his voice.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Hey, what's going on, man?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm great.
I don't understand why you want me to come. And the money is available in your account now.
Yeah, I got the money and I withdrew the money, But you have to come do it in person just because I don't want to send any money because I don't have any of those apps you were telling me, like Venmo and Zelle, whatever that is.
Okay.
So can you meet me up? Like I can send you an address and we can meet up.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay, we meet.
Okay.
So after we hung up, I was like, do you still want the money? He goes, yes. I was like, when can we meet up? He goes, where are you going to meet tomorrow? I sent him an address in 7 Mile, which is basically the hood. And I was like, we can meet here. I'll buy you dinner. And that was basically the end of it. This fucking idiot tried to scam me for $100,000 and he thought I was actually gonna fall for it. But I think we should probably give him a call right now. He's not expecting a call from me. So let's just call him and fuck with him. This guy's probably not gonna answer.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available.
You hear that?
Please leave a message after the tone.
Google subscriber? Fuck you. So another red flag that I forgot to mention is that this guy told me he was from California. He didn't really say exactly where, but when he sent me the tracking number for the package, it said that it's coming from San Francisco. But here's the fucking problem. This package said it was coming from Indiana, or they at least tried to make it to seem that way. So as you can see on this package, it says that it's coming from Indiana, and then it's coming from Stephen Smith, whoever the fuck that is, and then it says the phone number is 000, and now it started to really not match. That was even way before I even looked at the check. It said that it was coming from Indiana on here, but the tracking number said it was coming from San Francisco. So overall, this was absolutely the worst attempt to fraud anyone I've ever seen. This guy is literally a fucking idiot. None of the shit he did made sense. Like, at least he could have tried to make this look good. But anyways, I'm gonna keep this check for memories, so one day I could tell my kids that I almost got scammed. But the truck is still up for sale, and if you are interested, hit me up on Instagram at ToxicSRT. DM me if you're serious, and maybe you could own it, or maybe you know someone that wants to buy it. Let me know. This truck is for sale, and that's all I got for you guys today. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Hello?
Yeah, do you want to meet me?
Can you send me your Cash App?
I said, do you want me to meet you?
Yeah, sure, we can meet.
Okay, I'm going to come with a gun, and I'm going to fuck you up, okay?
Well, we have guns too. Hey, we have guns too.
Okay.
I promise you, bring whatever you got.
Okay?
Hey, bring whatever you got.
You try home with your daughter, your son, and your wife.
I don't have a daughter or a son or a wife. Bring whatever you got and see what you're gonna get.